Today, residents of Wichita will have the opportunity to see a piece of World War II history up close and in person. The Collins Foundation is bringing 3 iconic aircraft to the area as part of their Wings of Freedom tour.
Yesterday, Cake's Jordan Shefty traveled to Salina for a preview of the planes. She joins us in the studio. And Jordan, what was that experience like for you?
Well, Mike and Jamel, it was so incredible to be able to walk through these planes that played such a big part in our nation's history. There were people there of all ages and emotions expressed of all types.
World War II was probably the greatest conflict in global history, and these airplanes were a big part of winning that war for the United States.
3 historic planes traveling 110 cities.
Coming today, it brings back a lot of memories.
Each aircraft has its own story. There's the Looker, the P-51C Mustang.
For aviation enthusiasts, there's no introduction needed for the P-51 Mustang. It's probably the iconic fighter of World War II.
Also, the one-of-a-kind B-24 Liberator.
Pretty incredible machine. It's the last one of its kind in flying condition.
And finally, the movie star, the B-17 Flying Fortress.
It's best known for movies like The Memphis Belle, 12 O'Clock High, Bomber Command.
It's this plane that brought Tom Brown out to the runway.
Well, I come out, I wanted to ride this B-17 in honor of my brother that flew 50 missions.
See that book he held up?
He spent Christmas in Casablanca and New Year's in Algiers.
It contains page after page of journal entries that his brother wrote, recording his time in World War II.
It goes all the way through like that. It'll tell how many planes went down around him and how many people got killed in part of these.
Mike Cotton was also there to honor his brother.
My brother flew these. It's a little tough, I'm sorry.
This is the first time that Mike has seen the aircraft that his brother was killed in.
If I don't think about it, it's all right, but it gets a little tough when you start thinking about it.
These traveling aircrafts provide a glance at history for the young and an opportunity to reminisce for those who experienced the war firsthand.
I'm just kind of awestruck.
The planes are scheduled to land here in Wichita today around 1:45. Not only can you climb through the planes, but you can also go for a ride. A flight experience on the bombers will run you $425, tax deductible. For a ride on the Mustang, a half hour will run you $2,200, while an hour is $3,200. For this flight, though, you will have the opportunity to be in control of the aircraft.
And an emotional time for a lot of people out there.
It is. They say that it's kind of like one final mission for those who were in the planes. That's what they like to allow them to come and do, take one last flight.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks, Jordan.
Thanks, Jordan.